What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are, dude. Okay, so I couldn't really stay away. I am gonna do a full album review, uh, and an unboxing when my, which will be here in like a day or two. But we're on the weekend right now. Maybe I should go check the mail today. I got a little vinyl. I got a signed CD I think coming from NF. By the way, go support NF. Go like. Go subscribe. Go support MGK. You know, it's funny. I never thought like I mean, if you asked me a year ago that MGK would be one of my favorite artists to listen to, he is. Dude, I love checking out his new stuff. So a collab with NF, obviously one of my favorites. I'm about it. I'm about it. This is called Who I Was, and we got the Burning Mansion. So we're just gonna get audio. This is not. This is just your. This is off of the new EP, Fear, which I just discussed. If you haven't bought it yet, you can still go buy it. I don't know that he's sending out any more signed stuff, but you can check. And honestly, it's a very fair price. It's always good to support artists. So definitely go show some love. Love to have you guys here as well. Make sure you like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. If I can get you to do one more thing. So Melissa and I, my fiance, are going live in like, I don't know, in an hour and a half, 2 hours, whenever this goes live. But and she started a page. It's linked down below. You need to go subscribe to it. We haven't. She's working on content for it, but she's gonna take a lot more time with editing than I do. I shoot and I post. That's why I'm able to do like the volume that I do. But she's gonna do like stuff that actually matters to people. So you know, actual worthwhile content. Make sure you go subscribe. She's at 48 subs right now. And without posting a video, that's not bad on YouTube. So let's hike that number up. Let's also, and by the way, if you want us to check anything out while we're live together, it's really the only time that I can get her in a room to sit down with me. Period. I'm just kidding. Well, to do this, I know the eye's getting better though. It's getting better. I'm not ashamed anymore, and I can wear, you know, I don't need to wear the glasses. It looks like anyways, let's go. Who I Was.
Everything I care about in love.
Yeah. Alright, turn my vocal up. And then just let it run. Stuck in traffic, trying to find my way to a home that I've never known on a GPS with no address. So I'll follow my heart, but my heart is scattered like my father's ashes in the back of the rental after I dropped his urn. Probably a metaphor for everything I've learned, like how the only love I'll have is gonna crash and burn, or how the poorest I felt was after the most I've earned. The biggest lie told is that no one should be concerned. There's gotta be another highway that don't lead to hell, a star to lead me through the darkest night like Christian Bale. I hid from God for more than 2 decades of life, and when I came back to the light, he didn't ask me if I'm Christian still, just opened up his arms and embraced me like I'm his son, erasing all the archetypes of what people like me become. Since I was young, my personality split like serpent's tongue, but all the poison in my body still ain't make me numb. I lost a best friend and felt all that, crying on his open casket while I knelt on that. I had a best man picked out for my wedding, but instead of getting married, I carried guilt and left all that. A vagabond that broke a bond for Boca Raton, who all along regretted he never kept all that. I left everything behind but this engagement ring and a frozen heart. I'm standing in the fire to melt all that, yeah.
Dude, what a verse. Wow. It's, there's a lot to unpack with that one. MGK coming out swinging, and to start off with like in this higher pitch, like, you know, your kind of your childish tone, you know, ash to dust, everything I care about enough, burning up, nothing left of who I thought I was. Dude, this is a song of reflection and introspection. And you start off with MGK speaking his piece. You got two artists here that have a past that they are very open and very boisterous about. Stuck in traffic, and MGK just went into full on metaphor mode right there, and he's got bars in this. We got Darkest Night Christian Bale bars. We got and I didn't want to pause it. He was cooking, so you let that go. I'm on a GPS with no address. That's just obviously just a metaphor for just lost. I'll follow my heart. My heart is still scattered again. My father's ashes in the back of a rental after I dropped his urn. Probably a metaphor for everything I've learned. Dude, the only love about it is crash and burn. How the poorest I felt was after the most I've earned. That's a line right there. The poorest I felt was after the most I've earned. Yeah, man, the artistry and the success of the artistry doesn't necessarily make you feel like a whole person. It's nice to have um, a bank account and with digits on it, but it doesn't fill your soul, right? The biggest lie I told is no one should be concerned. There's got to be another highway that don't lead to hell. A star lead me through the darkest night, like Christian Bale. I hid from God for more than 2 decades of life, and when I came back to the light, He didn't ask if I was Christian still, or if I'm Christian still. So it's that questioning religion when you're in a dark spot too. Just opened up His arms and embraced me like His son, right? So welcoming God back into your life, erasing all the archetypes of people become. Since I was young, personality split like a serpent's tongue, right? Um, Interesting because of his fangs too. But all the poison in my body still didn't make me numb. I had a best friend that felt to crown him with a casket and a vagabond that broke a bond from Boca Raton. I like how that rolled off, man. That was a dirty little part of the verse there. Instead of getting married, carried the guilt that I left. The vagabond, I left everything behind me. Engagement ring in a frozen heart. I'm standing in fire to melt. All right, man. What do you got, NF?
Left everything behind but this engagement ring and a frozen heart. I'm standing in the fire to melt all that, yeah.
Dude, I love that line too. I'm standing in the fire to melt all that, right? His frozen heart. Like it's like, but standing in the fire, it's like, it's a dangerous thing inherently anyways. This is wild, man. He put a lot into that. Like I said, and I will spend more time with this when I do the full album review. I just wanted to hear it. Honestly, I'm being selfish.
Everything I care about in love.
Dude, the glitch is back. There was a glitch on Fear too. That's gonna be a theme, I think, right?
Nothing left of who I thought I was. I was.
Dude, these purposeful glitches, man. That's not my internet. I love it.
I was.
Last show, need to take a breath and calm down. Try to regulate, don't know how. Wasn't taught that in my house. Kids on my own, I step back. Look at those smiles and feel sad. Hope they don't wind up like that. Stuck in this loop like I am. I called you, never heard back. After everything we've been through.
Dude, I'm sorry. I love when NF goes from song mode to like he's got such like a emotional kind of just passionate sort of angry rap style. He just dives right in. It makes everything and what he says, like everything usually is very it's all from the heart and from experience and whatnot. And you could feel that. It's not just rhyme into rhyme shit. This is everything he does, he pours his soul into, right? It's wild.
I called you, never heard back. After everything we've been through, the good and the bad, you about to throw it all away and overreact because I overreacted. Karma, I guess my temper gets the best of me, a part of me that I wish I knew how to get rid of. It's an issue I had. My MO say I need you when I love you to death, then turn around and go and treat you like you nothing but trash. I know I messed that part up with. I know. Yeah.
Last shot, I need to take a breath and calm down. Trying to regulate. Don't know how it wasn't taught. Yeah, again, kids of my own. So it's again. This is fully on. And it's called Who I Was. So it's you're gonna get some reflection and introspection, and that's even with Fear. We saw it's a conversation with yourself, right? About your demons and this with the mansion burning and stuff. There's a lot of throwback elements to what he's doing already. What number on the CD is the CD? What number on the album is this? NF Fear songs track list. Okay, so I'm going out of order. I did not do Home. I probably should have done Home, but I saw NF and MGK on the track. Anyways, let's keep it going.
I know. Sometimes I lash out. Need to take a breath and calm down. Try to regulate, don't know how. Wasn't taught that in my house.
The speeds and pace of the melody on this song and then pulling it back with just the piano, man, the keys, that's powerful.
Try to regulate, don't know how. Wasn't taught that in my house. Kids on my own, I step back. Look at those smiles and feel sad. Hope they don't wind up like that. Stuck in this loop like I am.
To be continued, right? Stuck in this loop, and then like with the glitching, it kind of circles back to interesting. Yo, man, I cannot wait for this album to get here. I'm gonna do a whole last album review, guys. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna break down everything. I can't help myself. No one requested this. I don't think. I haven't even looked this morning, to be honest with you. Computer turned on and the first thing that popped up was these two on the track. So I have to. You want bars broken down and every lyric broken down, you go to Knox Hill. I'll get there. I'll do that as well. I can give you a breakdown, but man, that's crazy. That was so good. I'll be straight up with you, man. I loved MGK on this. Everything this dude touches right now, I feel like is gold. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you guys know I'm a long time fan of NF, but I'm very newly to the MGK fandom. So, but I loved his verse on this, man. He went into that hard, and that was raw. Yeah, go support these two, please go like, go subscribe. Of course, love to have you here as well. Like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. I'll be live. We'll be live in a couple hours here. We'll catch up with you in the next